guys, gals, and my non-binary pals, it is Tyler Michael here, he, him, his, and I am so excited for week 2 of the RPDL. This is our new draft league we're in. What? I can't wait for this draft league. It's going to be super fun. It is a BGC doubles draft league, but this time you can have a restricted and a mythical. So excited. Can't wait. We have a great battle this week lined up with the Chrymych Coalossals. So we're going to do that. So this is just a quick little intro. I'll talk a lot more later, but I'm just going to talk to you through the matchup, what I got going, and then we're gonna battle, which is gonna be great. Why am I acting like this? I don't know. I'm tired, y'all. It is a tired day, but we're gonna do this thing. Oh my god, my retainer is still in. Whatever. My retainer. Yes, mama. Straight teeth. Guys, I'm so sorry. We're facing Dr. David and the Chrymych Coalossals. Here we go. Here's our lineup. So, I don't think I've even posted my own team analysis yet, so that's coming eventually, but here's our team. It's super cute, right? We are facing his team, and some highlights of it. He has literally the most supportive team I have ever seen, with Indeedee Female, Whimsicott, and Porygon 2. Like, there's just so much support going on in this team. And then you have Glastrier for that slow mode. You have Ditto, which is there for some reason. I don't know how it works in VGC doubles, but it is there. And then your big threats, offensively, are Sceptile, Magmortar, Lickitung, and your Glastrier. It's a fun one. I definitely had some hard times planning around it because, like, there's just so many modes it can go with this support between Whimsicott going fast, Porygon going slow, and Indeedee doing redirection. They're not all going to come, so you just sort of have to guess on the ones that are going to come. So here's what I suspect is going to show up this week. Boop! Here are the 6. Glastrier, Necrozma Duskmane, Diancie, Indeedee Female, Porygon 2, and Sceptile. So when I was looking at this team, the biggest threat I see is Indeedee Female Sceptile, right? Because he can pop the Psychic Seed, make Sceptile go super fast, and Sceptile has a great range of attacks. It's got Leaf Storm into Kyogre. It gets Acrobatics, which I'm really worried about, into Blaziken and Ludicolo. So there's just a lot. So I suspect that to be the main offensive mode, right? Like Indeedee Female, Sceptile, great. Porygon 2 is here. It is bulky. It also, like, carried him through his wins last week, so I suspect he will bring it again. Glastrier, like, I don't see why you don't bring it. I think this is the trick of Glastrier, is, like, it doesn't have a lot of variety in what it does. It's slow, it hits hard, it's got some 5 moves. You either Assault Vest or Life Orb or Weakness Policy. It's not super versatile, so it's easier to plan against, but it's also just a beast to face on the field. And then his mythical and restricted Necrozma Duskmane, which I don't know super well, except for, like, playing random battles on Pokemon Showdown, and I know it can Dragon Dance and just, like, wreck through teams. And Diancie, if he wants to go in that Trick Room mode, it's just bulky. This team is bulky. I don't think Pikachu's coming because, like, it just gets walled by my Raichu. Magmortar, I don't imagine is going to come. Kyogre just, like, sweeps through it. Lickitung could come, but I don't see why you would bring Lickitung and Glastrier as both slow physical mons. So I think it's on the bench. And Ditto, I just don't know what to do with. So, like, and Whims could swap with Indeedee and Porygon. Like, that support might swap, but this is what I think is happening. So let's show you what I got planned. Boop! Amazing. Here are the 6 we're bringing this week. I'm super excited. We've got Snorlax. It is a bulky Snorlax. Earthquake, Fire Punch, Double Edge, Darkest Lariat. It has a bunch of coverage to really wreck his team. I think between Snorlax and Blaziken, those are, like, the 2 that I want to max the most. I am really concerned about Acrobatic Sceptile, so Blaziken might stay on the bench game 1 as I try and suss out if he has Acrobatics. Morgrim is here for screens, and then some taunt pressure and it's going to be tricky because I know I can't taunt with Indeedee on the field, but if I can get far enough in the game that it can taunt, it's just going to really block that Porygon 2 from recovering forever. Raichu's here, full support. Volt Switch, Eerie Impulse, Helping Hand, Charm. It's really just to see what he's got, lower it, make it just useless. I was struggling because I think I wanted more offensive pressure, but I didn't want to put Swords Dance on Blaziken or Belly Drum on Snorlax because I am slightly afraid of Ditto just, like, copying it and getting that all. But Raichu's here, and I also didn't put knockoff. I took out knockoff for Volt Switch for the weakness policy self proc, which might be tricky, but that's that. Celestia is also here because it just walls things. Kyogre is like a last minute swap. Weirdly enough, I don't think Kyogre wants to come. I amp. That Sceptile just does a lot. In case I do bring it, I did do full HP, full special attack, assault vest. It eats a grass move and comes back with an ice beam. It's really there to counter that Sceptile a bit. But these are the 6. I feel really good about it. It's a fun team. My draft in general is like deep. When Kyogre wasn't here, Jirachi was in its place with Trick Room and Prison. But then I realized I have Snorlax. I don't care if you put us in Trick Room. Go for it. A bet. Do it. Put me in Trick Room. Watch what Snorlax does. He'll just hang out. So I don't even suspect Kyogre is going to see the field. But he's here. He's doing a thing. These are the 6 this week. I can't wait to battle in this new league. And you'll see soon. Okay. And cue the battle happening now. Hello, guys, gals, and my non-binary pals. We are here for week 2 of a new league, the RPDL, the Restricted Pokemon Draft League. I will try really hard not to say RuPaul's Drag League, but it is not. We are in week 2. I have not posted a week 1 game because it was on Pokemon Showdown. There was a bit of a confusion of what we were doing, but we won. What? So we're 1-0 in this new league. It's super exciting. We are in the Pearl Division, which is the Minors Division. Which I think is a good place for us to be. But this is week 2. We are facing Dr. Dave H. and the Chrymych Coalossals. He's got a great team, so let's just see what he's brought. His team is like wild and really hard to prep for. Amazing. Great. Awesome. So I expected the Sceptile 100%. I think it's going to have Psychic Seed, and he's going to have that Indeedee in there. He also brings that. This is interesting to me that Magmortar is there. I might just like start big, right? Let's put Snorlax up with some screens. Let's bring Celesteela and Kyogre right here in the back. This is gonna be weird. Is this what I want to do? Special, physical. Nice. Yeah, I expect the lead to be Indeedee Sceptile. He really just outspeeds my team. Something that I really need to... I think Blaziken could do a lot of work here, but what I'm afraid of is that acrobatics on that Sceptile, right? Like, or that Indeedee just Psychicking. There's a lot I'm worried about on that Blaziken, but... We're here. That Porygon Z is Porygon 2, not Porygon Z, is trouble. It is just bulky. It is bulky AF. We're just going to try and do some work. So, oh, good luck, have fun. Oh, I forgot to say good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. We said it. We're here. Let's see what he brings out to start. Dun, 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 dun. Porygon 2 and Fine Slice. Ooh. Amazing. Porygon 2's download. Let's see what it boosts up. I'm gonna... What's stopping me from just... Oop. Oh, my controllers are like busted. What's stopping me from max flaring right into this Sceptile and setting up a light screen? Answer is, nothing is stopping me from doing that. So I'm gonna do that. See what happens. He definitely has a scary Trick Room mode, so Snorlax is here basically to be like, don't. Or like, do. I dare you. Go for it. And Airy Impulse on Porygon is like scary for sure. So there's definitely a lot that I'm scared about. But we're just going to try this. He's taking his time. Taking your time. Ooh. I'm so excited to be in a new league, friends. We sort of were like... We did the first one. We're not done yet, but we tried it. It is our fun pandemic adventure, and I just had a blast. And this league opened up, and I was really excited. Great Windy Lover. Oh my god, nicknames. I suspect a seed is gonna pop here. So, oh no, weird. Oh yes, okay. Because this just makes the Sceptile go real fast. Sceptile go real fast. He's not maxing. What is he doing with that Sceptile then? I don't know. Big boy. I have to do Gigantamax Snorlax, and I definitely almost forgot to make a Gigantamax, which would have been bad, because I think I would have just been disqualified for bringing the wrong Pokemon. What is Sceptile going to do? Morgan puts up some light screens. So my team is stronger against those types of moves. He Energy Balls into Morgan. I think this is goodbye Sceptile, honestly. Yeah, goodbye Sceptile. Snorlax takes the first KO. So that feels good for us. Snorlax KOs Sceptile. Which is great. And we got light screens up. I have Light Clay, Magmortar. Amazing. Don't have the best things in the back for this, but I think he's gonna follow me, so I think I just have to max darkness into this and foul play into this. All of his Pokemon are special that are left, so I'm just gonna do that. He is making Magmortar go big boy. Which is scary because Sceptile can't do a whole bunch. I mean, I have Celesteela in the back, which can't do a whole bunch to it. So we'll see. But we got light screens up. I suspect this is a special Magmortar. Snorlax is a bulky, bulky boy. He is not afraid for bulk. Helping Hand. Oh, I could have Earthquaked right into it. I think I should have. That makes me sad. Oh, in the sun, too. This might do some damage. But not enough damage. We're gonna foul play into this, see how much it does, just for future reference. Not enough is the answer. And we're gonna max darkness, and we're gonna KO. So Snorlax is gonna KO Indeedee, which is good. It feels good to do that. And then we'll see. I need to get rid of this Magmortar. Porygon likely doesn't have any Helping Hand, right? It doesn't have hands. It can't have Helping Hand. It doesn't have hands. Which, like, here's the thing. I have Ludicolo, and you would think a Pokemon that just is, like, 90% hands would have Helping Hand, and yet it does not. We're gonna taunt oh, Psychic. Dipper. I just taunted a Porygon, but I can't use it because of Psychic Terrain, and I forgot. Not that I forgot that it still exists when Indeedee's not around. So my brain is like, Indeedee is here. You can't use Taunt, the Figgy Berry. Yum, 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 yum. We eat it. We eat it. Try attack. No status. Great. We're going to Max Quake right into this. Snorlax doesn't take the KO. I would have sworn it would have taken the KO there. That's tricky now. This has gotten trickier. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake. We have you know what? How many turns of Psychic Terrain do we have left? We have 2 turns of Psychic Terrain. So I think yeah, this is what we're just gonna do. Oh, it's got some Life Orb on it. Foul play. Let's take Morgan with a KO. Honestly, clutch. Morgan KOs Magmortar. Snorlax probably KOs Morgrem here. Sorry, buddy. Nope, does not. Trick Room. Okay. Okay. You're just gonna let me go faster now. I'm slower than you. I'm absolutely slower than you. Let's swap in Celesteela. And there's one turn of Psychic Terrain left, so I'm gonna reserve Morgrem for just a little bit because I want to get a taunt off on Porygon. And if I wait one more turn, Psychic Terrain will stop. And I just don't know if this thing has the damage output to KO some Pokemon. So we're gonna find out. Try attack. Into the Raichu slot, yes. Ooh, not a lot though. Sunlight is gone. Weirdness disappeared from the field, so we can taunt this thing. But for now, I'm just gonna air slash it. What's crazy is I did have knockoff on Raichu specifically to knock off this thing's Eviolite. Ooh, a crit. I was like, that should not do that much to me. And yet, here we are, critting away. I'm just gonna Area Impulse it again. I'm basically just gonna... Yeah, you can't Area Impulse on me. It's a lightning move. Let's just make it like, I'm down to just like ruin this Porygon's day. Yep. So I definitely felt like this endgame was a possibility in which like we're just gonna play to timer, which will be a little weird and strange, but like Porygon 2 can't do anything in this position. I did have knockoff on Raichu for a little bit specifically for this, but I swapped it out. So I think what we'll do is Volt Switch into Morgrem. I don't think that he gets to go first. But Morgrem should live this. He's -6. There's no way. And we're behind screen still. Trick Room. Great. So we're going to taunt him here. We waited out terrain long enough to make this happen. So we can do this. Taunt Porygon so he can't recover anymore and hopefully do enough damage in the next couple of turns to just like get this over with. He is going for Morgrem. He's doing nothing. He gets the burn though. No, don't burn it. Yeah, that should seal it. That should seal the game for us. So Flash Cannon, I'm just going to swap this out for the sake of swapping it out. But I think Celesteela is going to take the KO. Celesteela. Sweet. Amazing. We took it. We took the 4-0. Woo! Good play. I feel really good about how that game went. I think we assessed the threat really quickly. We knew that Porygon 2 was going to be a problem. We like rearranged around it to feel good about that. And so that's what it's going to be. Would you like to review your opponent? Yeah, give me your card. Ooh, which is great. I feel good about this. Let's play with the same rules. Same team. Same music. We're here. All right. All right. Focus in, focus in, focus in. How does he change? How does he readjust? I mean, I honestly think Snorlax is just so good here. Morgrim is so good as a lead. It's just getting those screens up is really difficult for him to deal with. And that Eerie Impulse is so good. It also has Charm, which is so good. I'm going to bring the same because I think there's a lot of tech I didn't show off in this one. And I think I can show it off and do some serious damage, right? Yeah. We just got into a really great position in the beginning and like found ourselves able to take that. We're going to go for it. Good luck. Have fun for the second match. Let's do it, friends. Oh, also, I'm so tired. This is, for those of you who do theater, it is Tech Week starting tomorrow for a show I'm directing virtually. And so my brain is just out of it. And so if I'm just like disintegrating, sorry. I suspect last year to come to this match. And I wouldn't be surprised if Sceptile stays on the bench in this world. Yeah. We'll see. Whatever. We brought our team. We're doing it. We're doing it well. Doing it well. We're bringing out the same lead. It's just such a good lead. He doesn't have a bunch of answers to it, and I think that's okay. Ah, I've got these nicknames. Psychic Surge. So you can try and Dragon Dance up on me is my question. I'm going to go for a Reflect right off the bat. I feel weird quaking right away, going for this right away, but we're going to make the move. Morgrim is always faster than Snorlax, so if this Max Darkness doesn't KO this Indeedee, then a foul play next turn will KO this Indeedee. I am afraid of like a Dragon Dance up helping hand shenanigans for sure. Oh, he can't max this thing. Right. I keep forgetting that you can't max. So a part of this league and something that I haven't talked about this yet is so every team gets a restricted and a mythical and you cannot max them. I think what is tricky about his team is like I have a bunch of fake out on my team to deal with those Pokemon because they can't max, they get flinched, but his psychic terrain prevents me from doing that. Follow me. Great. So he is likely probably Dragon Dancing up. We're going to put a Reflect up and just say go for it. Sunsteel Strike. He really is he's really going for this. This animation is so good. Oh, goodbye, Morgrim. You tried. Great. That's RIP for Morgrim, and that's okay. Oh, that sucks. That is totally what sucks. Sunsteel Strike, is that physical? It feels like it is. I don't know if that's a physical. Happens. That is a physical move, so this Reflect is good to have up. Let's see if he goes for the Follow Me again. We have maxed early, which definitely puts us at a bit of a disadvantage, especially if it's that Magmortar in the back, because I did not get Light Screen up. I just got a Reflect up, So that was maybe not the best move, and a really great adjustment on his part, right? Like, oh, he protects it. God, that thing is strong. Raising our special defense, which is good, sort of in lieu of a policy. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. Trick Room? Why? I'm slower than you. I guess Glashier's in the back and is gonna max? Which would make sense. For sure. But I think I made myself like real slow, so I'm hoping I underspeed Glacier. I also know that Glacier is not weakness policy because the policy is on that friend. So let us see my brain. Necrozma KOs Morgram. I just like really need this move. Oh, because Snorlax will go first now. Oh, that's smart. That's smart, smart, smart. I don't know if that's what they intended to do, but it is smart nonetheless. But boost our special defense. So we've got +2 special defense, and we're behind a reflect. We'll see what happens here. Oh, that does decent damage. That does too much damage. Snorlax KOs. What's this Pokemon? Indeedee. Last year is probably coming out. Trick Room, Photon, Steel. Flirting 2. What is his Maxmon in the back? What is going on here? What is going on here up in here on this day? What? Let's take stock of what's going on here. So we have 5 more turns of Reflect. Both of my ones are +2 special defense. We are in Trick Room. So I think I'm gonna... This Flash Cannon did enough that I feel pretty good that it's probably gonna KO. And I'm gonna Earthquake. I'm gonna Earthquake because it doesn't affect Celesteela, so why not Earthquake? Oh. Oh, my laptop's gonna die. Oh no! Ah! Don't die on me! What's happening in this turn? I can't see! Snorlax uses Earthquake. Oh! Ah! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! I shut off my power and my capture card just stopped working. So I hope this is still recording. We'll see. Snorlax KOs. Snorlax KOs. Necrozma Duskmane. And then I expect Glastrier to be here. Yeah. Alright. Now let's get to work, folks. Flash Cannon for this thing. Fire Punch for this thing. That's what we're gonna do. Glashier's gonna max. We're in a really shitty position. We have to get through this Glacier, and it's gonna be near impossible. I think he played super well in preserving his Dynamax for the end. Because at this point, like, he can just sort of sweep through my team, and I can just hope and pray that my Reflects do enough to keep me relatively in this game. But I think it'll be tricky for sure. I just need to see how much these moves do. So I do go first. That is simply not doing enough. Steel Spike to raise his defense. Into Snorlax. That's not doing negligible damage. I'm gonna go into it again and just see how much I can do. This is a tricky, tricky end game. The burn! The burn is huge! Oh my goodness. That's huge. Snorlax doesn't live this, but that burn is absolutely huge to winning this game. Snorlax faints. Oh, Chilling Neigh, the attack raise. I always forget about Chilling Neigh. This is like a thing. Porygon 2 recovers. Twisted. Oh, we're back to normal speed, baby. I think I want to. All right. We're faster. Oh, I'm faster than this thing. We Helping Hand to guarantee the KO. Yeah, weirdly enough, I don't think that burn ended up mattering because he was KOing that Snorlax anyway. KOs Glastrier. So ended up not being super awful. But now we have to get through this Porygon 2, which I am regretting 100% not putting knockoff on my Raichu. What? I mean, I could show off my... Oh, well, I guess it's far enough here. So I ended up not putting it in because I wanted Volt Switch. Let's see how much this says. I'm like +2 special defense. It's not doing much. It is a crit. So... Oh, that's doing a good chunk. So here's our little tech. I'm going to hit my Celesteela. I'm going to put Weakness Policy. I'm going to pop it. So Celesteela was basically here as just a big fat wall, especially Kyogre's here simply for rain. I think I can end this right here. I think this ends this because I'm +2. A Helping Hand. We should be able to end it. I wanted a way to put my own policy, and I didn't feel like I had a way to put my own policy, and this is a way to guarantee that I could. Flash Cannon, +2 Helping Hand into Porygon 2. Yep, we're gonna finish it! Ah! Woo! Celesteela KOs P2. We did it, friends! We won our second match. We're 2-0 in the league! Pew, pew, pew! Great job, Dave. You played that second match so well. I was terrified of that end game. But I think that was awesome. We take the win. We're doing our thing. We'll see you next week, friends, for the RPDL. Bye. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining if you've made it this far to the post-game reflection section of our videos. And for all I know, no one is here, but I'm going to talk to myself because it's helping me learn anyway. As those of you who don't know, if you're new from the RPDL and are watching this, I like to just reflect a little bit. This is my second draft league ever. I've been playing for like 2 months. And so I really wanted to make sure I'm learning from all of these battles and making myself a better player because I like to learn and I like to be better. Words. We're here. Amazing. So let's just talk about this game. We won 2-0. Woo! As I always say, I learn a lot more from losses than I do wins, but there's always something to learn. So the things we did well in this game, I think we just prepped really well. I think I was prepared for a lot of what he was going to bring. I brought a bunch of coverage. I brought a bunch of defensive pieces that worked really well together. My team covered each other's weaknesses really well against his. And so I thought it was a great time. And then sort of play-wise, I felt really good about how I reserved things for the end game. Sort of saving Morgrem, playing around, getting rid of Indeedee in both of the matches because I knew it would make things tricky. Sort of leaving Porygon 2 to deal with later because my special defense was so high in game 2 and my light screens were up in game 1, and knowing that I couldn't do a lot and I could focus on it later and getting rid of the other threats. I had a clear vision of like how things would end up later, and I think that was less clear in game 2 because I definitely maxed super early, but I played around the pieces well enough to put myself in a position to win, which felt good. Here are the things I need to work on. There are 3 big ones. One is terrains. Like, I think like they're new still in my brain and I just have a hard time processing them. And like, I knew this match would be hard because Prankster's not really useful in psychic terrain and fake outs are hard. And I knew it and I still tried to do it anyway because I forgot the terrain was up. I need to just like pay attention, take stock of things, remember it. For future terrain battles because they all do different things and I always mix up Psychic and Misty and I'm just like so terrains. The other thing one of the other things I need to focus on is just figuring out what the restricted and mythical Pokemon do. I don't see them. They don't really play a lot, and a lot of my experience has been like watching the WBE on VGC and watching a couple of other draft league stuff, so I don't have a lot of experience with those restricted and mythical Pokemon, and I definitely didn't put in a bunch of research into what they do, and I need to because game 2 could have gone real south with Necrozma Duskmane just running through my team. I need to like check if its moves were physical, and I was just not doing it. I like did the minimum, and I need to make sure I know what they do each week because they could do some real damage. And the final is calcs. I like did some calcs for this game, and I knew Indeedee female was gonna live that, and I just wasn't. Attack from Snorlax, and like that Magmortar lives an attack from Snorlax Earthquake. Like I just need to be going over these calcs because I definitely put myself in some positions because I assumed some KOs in places that KOs did not happen. And I've done a lot in various places, but just not calcing enough. Or like in the moment, I have to remind myself that I can like just like get on my little computer and look things up. I want to be able to do one of those things one day where someone's like, oh my God, he did like 40%. He has to be modest. I'm not there in my big brain yet. But we won. We're here. We're 2-0 in the league and we're 4-0, like set wise. Like we won everything. So we're up 4 games. That's a good place to be. It feels good. And we got a tough battle next week against another 2-0 opponent. So, woo! But thanks for joining. If you made it this far, you're the best. And if you didn't make it this far, you're not the best. Yeah. Everyone who made it this far, go tell the people who didn't they're not the best. But you are. You're the best. Okay, thanks for joining. Bye.